A common misconception about greenhouse gas emissions and climate change in general is that most emissions come from transportation. But actually, the global meat industry contributes to more greenhouse gas emissions than all cars, planes, trains, and ships combined. 18% of global emissions are directly caused by livestock production, and the 1.5 billion cows on Earth each emit dozens of gallons of methane a day as they digest their food through a process called enteric fermentation. Not to mention the emissions that are created by the production of the food that feeds our food, as well as the processing and distribution that puts meat products on the shelves of grocery stores, the menus of restaurants, and the cafeterias of college campuses across the globe. Are you wondering how your eating habits affect greenhouse gas emissions and climate change? Well, on average, each American eats 270 pounds of meat a year. That's like everyone eating a quarter pounder for all 3 meals a day, every single day. Pretty gross, right? Let's break that down a little more. As college students ages 18 to 22, you make up about 8% of the population. And as the next generation of scientists, engineers, lawmakers, and businessmen and women, it's your job to create awareness and do your part. How can you do your part? By eating less meat or going vegan. Did you know that people with meat-rich diets contribute to more than twice the diet-related CO2 emissions than emissions contributed by a vegan? By reducing your meat consumption by just a few meals a week, you can help to reduce emissions caused by the meat industry and the harmful effects those emissions have on the global climate. Of course, it may be difficult for some to go completely vegan, but being more mindful and educated about the cost the meat industry has on our environment is the first step. So next time you're at the caf or the grocery store, weigh your options and maybe grab a salad instead of a cheeseburger.